In this method, you will learn how you can make over $1,000 a month from home publishing simple ebooks on Amazon. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Mo from Wi-Fi Cash Academy, and if you're new to the channel, then you're in the right place to learn how to generate an income online from home so you can spend more time with your loved ones and do the things that matter the most to you. I'll be showing you different ways of making money online and mainly focusing on affiliate marketing. I will also be documenting my own journey to financial freedom and sharing what I've learned along the way. So if that sounds interesting to you, then make sure you subscribe and click the notification icon so that you can be the first to see my new videos. Now let's get back into the video. So in this method, you'll be creating books that will mainly sell on Amazon's Kindle platform. The cool thing about Amazon is that as well as selling Kindle ebooks, they also offer a print-on-demand publishing option, which will allow your ebooks to be printed into a physical book and sent to customers when bought. So you don't need to pay for printing hundreds of books beforehand. I've summarized the whole method in 5 easy to follow steps. The first is creating your book. The first step to create your book is to pick a niche or topic you want to write about. For this method, we'll be sticking to the non-fiction categories such as informational and self-help books. To get some ideas or niches, you can come over here to Amazon and check out the Kindle non-fiction book section. The best evergreen niches are self-help, health and weight loss, and business and personal finance. Some of the ways to find good topics to write on include checking out the best-selling section and going through different categories. Also, there's a method called the rabbit hole method, which involves you going through recommended books and you keep clicking on the books which take you down a rabbit hole of ideas. So if you click on a book, then if you come down here or on the side, usually there may be some ads or there may be some recommended books. So you can keep clicking through and it will take you through different categories and ideas. What you want to do is check out the different categories within the non-fiction section and make a list of topics and keywords that stand out and resonate with you. You can also check the numbers of daily books that are sold using this tool. So using the rank number, you can get a general idea of how well the book is doing. So this book is selling around 1,394 books every single day at a price of $3.75. For ebooks, Amazon takes 30%, which leaves you with $3,659 after fees, and that is only for the ebook. For the paperback books, the margins are even higher, and also not to forget the audiobook sales. So this publisher is making more than $3,000 a day after fees in profit from this one ebook. But the cool thing is, if we check out the seller's page, we see that they have a number of other books all selling and generating a passive income online every day. So your book should have the following layout as an example: an introduction, 8 to 10 main chapters, a conclusion, and a resource page. You can try and download some ebooks from the Kindle store to get an idea of how most other books are set out and just try and use it as a template. Once you have found a topic to write on, then you can find other similar books on Amazon and see what customers thought of the book and pay attention to any recommendations and improvements that could be made. So now it's time to write your book. Before we start, we need to think of a title. This needs to sell your book as well as being optimized for Amazon's search engine. Make sure it describes what the book is, but at the same time, add some ambiguity to make potential readers curious. You can either choose to write your own book or you can outsource it to a ghostwriter. Writing it yourself will save you money and outsourcing will save you time. So it all depends which of the two you have a surplus of. To outsource, you can use websites such as Fiverr, Upwork, or iWriters. If you come over to Fiverr and type in Kindle book writer or ghostwriter, you'll find quite a few people who can do the job. Fiverr is probably the cheapest place to find writers, but you just want to do your research so you get a good quality product. Look for sellers with a good amount of reviews, and also if they have a pro badge, that's a bonus. A decent book should be between 10 to 30,000 words and will cost between $150 to $400. Now after the book has been written, you need to have a cover designed for your front cover of the ebook, paperback, and audiobook. For the ebook, the dimensions are 2,560 by 1,600, and for the paperback you need to have a spine, front and back. You need to know the exact amount of pages in your book so that this can be done properly. Again, this can be done on Fiverr quite cheaply, or you can come over to Canva and design one yourself. They have templates and it's completely free. After the book is done, now you need to craft your book's description. For this, you can look at descriptions of some of the other top selling books and see how they clearly lay out their description. You want to advertise the benefits of the book and how the reader will be much better off after reading it. You also need to add important keywords to this description so that your title can rank in the search engine. Next, it's time to publish your book to Amazon's Kindle marketplace. After creating an account with Amazon, you will then be able to submit your book and set your price. You can experiment with the price to see what works best with your niche and audience, but as a rough guide, ebooks sell around $3 and paperback books are around $19.99. Next, to boost your book's chances of success and to diversify your income, it's a really good idea to have your book narrated and turned into an audiobook to be sold on audible.com, which is also owned by Amazon. Audiobooks are very popular at the moment and it's still not as competitive as print and ebook publishing. The best place to have your book turned into an audiobook is acx.com. They have over 20,000 voice actors to choose from of varying experience and price. They also have different payment plans, including an option to have an audiobook made for free up front, but then you will share royalties with the narrator. I would avoid this if you can, but if you have no money to start with, then this could be a good method. So when paying for the narrator, you should pay them per finished hour. So if the audiobook turns out to be 4 hours long, then you agree an hourly rate such as $50. So $50 times 4 hours is $200. So the difference between Amazon and Audible is that Audible sets the price of the audiobook depending on how long it is. For example, books under an hour are set for around $7 or under $7. 1 to 3 hours are $7 to $10. 3 to 5 hours is $10 to $20, and etc. So when you're writing your book, it's a good idea to be mindful of that so that you know that the longer the book could equate to making more money. Next, you need to market your book. So in terms of marketing, search engine optimization or SEO should be your biggest focus, as this will generally bring in the most traffic and it's free. So it's important that you spend a good amount of time writing your title, description and metadata in the back office. Also, generating genuine reviews from customers is very important. This will boost your listing and your book will be favored by the algorithm. In terms of paid advertisement, Amazon does have a PPC, pay-per-click ad system, which you can use to get more eyes on your book. And in regards to Audible, I don't believe they offer that service at the moment. And lastly, rinse and repeat. With this business model, there's a lot of front-end work to be done, but when you have finished publishing your book and audiobook and set up your marketing system, then you can turn it into a real passive stream of income. And when you start to add more books to your account and start to test multiple niches and book lengths, you will end up with assets that are working for you night and day, generating you income while you sleep. There's nothing stopping you from publishing 100 books on Amazon and Audible, with each title bringing you extra streams of income for years to come. Now, if you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure you leave a thumbs up, as I really appreciate it. And also leave me a comment in the description if you're planning to start this method. And if you're new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified as soon as I release a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.